Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coin collecting, where history, artistry, and incredible value all come together in the palm of your hand. In this video, we're exploring 6 of the most valuable and ultra-rare United States coins ever discovered, coins that have captured the attention of collectors and investors around the world. The 1955 D. Lincoln cent stands as a fascinating and often underappreciated piece within American numismatics, particularly when examined through the lens of its highest grade and most valuable examples. Struck at the United States Mint facility in Denver, this coin carries the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, making it part of one of the longest-running and most beloved coin series in U.S. history. While it does not enjoy the immediate fame of its Philadelphia counterpart with the famous double die error, the 1955 D cent has earned its place among collectors due to its condition rarity and the premium commanded by superbly preserved examples. Its appeal lies in the challenge it presents, finding a sharply struck, lustrous specimen from a year known for inconsistent quality, which has driven strong demand among serious collectors. From a historical perspective, the 1955 D cent was minted during a post-war era of economic expansion in the United States, a time when coin production was ramping up to meet growing commercial needs. The Denver Mint, identified by the small D mint mark beneath the date, produced hundreds of millions of these coins, contributing to a total mintage exceeding 563 million pieces. This places the coin firmly within the wheat cent era, which spanned from 1909 to 1958 and is deeply tied to mid-20th century American life. Although the coin does not commemorate a specific event, it reflects the broader industrial efficiency and monetary demands of the period, making it a tangible artifact of everyday commerce in 1950s America. In terms of design, the 1955 D. Lincoln cent follows the classic wheat cent format introduced in 1909. The obverse features a right-facing bust of Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, with the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date. The reverse displays 2 stylized wheat ears framing the words "1 cent" and "United States of America," symbolizing agricultural prosperity. The coin is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, weighs 3.11 grams, and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. While the design itself is consistent with other wheat cents, what sets certain 1955 D examples apart is the quality of the strike. Well-defined wheat lines and crisp lettering are highly prized, as many coins from this issue exhibit softness due to high-speed minting. Rarity for the 1955 D cent is not derived from low mintage, but rather from condition scarcity, especially in mint state grades. A significant portion of the mintage was released into circulation and subjected to heavy wear, and even uncirculated examples often show weak strikes or surface marks. Coins graded MS65 red, indicating full original copper luster, are relatively scarce, and those reaching MS67 red are exceptionally rare. Unlike the famous 1955 double die cent from Philadelphia, the Denver issue has no widely recognized major error varieties, which further shifts collector focus toward pristine condition and eye appeal as the defining factors of rarity. Market value for the 1955 D. Lincoln cent varies dramatically depending on condition and color designation. Circulated examples are generally modest in value, often ranging from a few cents to a couple of dollars. However, uncirculated coins with full red coloration can command significantly higher prices. An MS65 red example may be valued in the range of $20 to $40, while MS66 red specimens can reach $75 to $150. At the end of the spectrum, MS67 red coins, especially those certified by top grading services, have sold at auction for several $1,000s, with some exceptional pieces approaching or exceeding $5,000. These prices reflect not only rarity, but also the intense competition among collectors seeking top registry quality coins. For collectors aiming to acquire a high-value 1955 D cent, careful attention to detail is essential. Look for coins with strong strike quality, particularly in Lincoln's hair and the wheat ears on the reverse, as these are areas often affected by striking. Certification by reputable grading services such as PCGS or NGC is highly recommended, as it ensures authenticity and provides an objective assessment of condition. Proper storage is also crucial. Copper coins are sensitive to environmental factors, so keeping them in climate-controlled, non-reactive holders will help preserve their luster. When purchasing, consider reputable dealers or established auction houses, and compare multiple examples to understand the nuances of grading and pricing. In conclusion, the 1955 D Lincoln cent may not be the most famous coin of its year, but it holds a place in the world of coin collecting due to its condition-based rarity and the challenge it presents to enthusiasts. Its historical roots, classic design, and the pursuit of high-grade specimens make it an addition to any serious collection. For both novice and experienced numismatists, this coin offers a compelling blend of affordability in lower grades and significant investment potential at the of preservation, ensuring its continued relevance and appreciation in the numismatic market. Next up in the 1990 P. Jefferson Nickel, a 5-cent coin struck at the United States Mint facility in Philadelphia, has become an increasingly fascinating coin among modern American numismatists, particularly in exceptional mint state grades and in rare error varieties. While billions of nickels circulated during the late 20th century, relatively few survived in pristine condition, making the finest known examples surprisingly valuable today. Collectors are especially attracted to the 1990 P issue because it represents an era when everyday pocket change was still heavily used in commerce, meaning truly flawless specimens are difficult to locate decades later. Although common circulated examples remain inexpensive, high-grade certified coins with strong strikes, brilliant luster, and immaculate surfaces can command impressive premiums at auction. The coin's appeal also comes from the growing popularity of modern coin collecting, where enthusiasts seek registry-quality pieces certified by major grading companies. As a result, the 1990 P. Jefferson Nickel has developed a respected position within the broader Jefferson Nickel series, particularly among collectors focused on condition rarity and modern minting anomalies. The historical background of the 1990 P. Jefferson Nickel is closely tied to the long-running Jefferson Nickel series, first introduced in 1938 to replace the Buffalo nickel. Designed to honor Thomas Jefferson, the series reflected America's admiration for one of its founding fathers and the author of the Declaration of Independence. By 1990, the United States was experiencing a period of economic growth and modernization, and the Philadelphia Mint continued massive coin production to meet the demands of daily commerce. The P mint mark on the coin is historically significant because Philadelphia nickels traditionally carried no mint mark until 1980, making later P marked nickels part of a newer era in mint identification. The reverse design featuring Jefferson's famous estate, Monticello, reinforces the coin's connection to American history and architecture. During this period, Jefferson nickels remained one of the most widely circulated denominations in the nation, yet few collectors at the time preserved large numbers of top-quality examples, contributing to the scarcity of elite condition pieces today. The design features of the 1990 P. Jefferson Nickel continue the classic portrait style created by sculptor Felix Schlag, whose work had appeared on the denomination since 1938. The obverse displays a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson with the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1990, while the reverse presents a detailed depiction of Monticello, accompanied by the inscriptions E+Pluribus United States of America, and 5 cents. The coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighs 5 grams, and measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter. Although the overall design remained largely unchanged for decades, specialists pay close attention to strike quality, especially the sharpness of Monticello's steps on the reverse. Coins exhibiting fully visible, full steps are especially prized because the detail is difficult to preserve during high-speed mint production. In gem uncirculated grades, the coin often displays radiant mint luster, smooth satin-like surfaces, and sharply defined architectural details, all of which enhance its desirability among advanced collectors. Rarity within the 1990p Jefferson Nickel series is primarily driven not by low mintage, but by condition, scarcity, and collectible errors. More than 1 billion examples were struck, making circulated specimens extremely common, yet finding coins graded MS67 or higher with full steps designation is substantially more difficult. Most nickels from circulation acquired scratches, dull surfaces, and weak strikes over years of use, leaving only a tiny percentage worthy of elite certification. Collectors also search for notable mint errors associated with this issue, including off-center strikes, double strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, and doubled dies. Some error coins have achieved considerable premiums because they combine modern rarity with visual uniqueness. Full steps examples graded by major services such as are especially difficult to locate in top populations, making them highly competitive within registry set collecting. This combination of abundant overall mintage but scarce perfection creates a compelling dynamic that keeps the 1990p nickel relevant in modern numismatics. In terms of market value, the 1990p Jefferson Nickel varies dramatically depending on condition and special characteristics. Circulated examples are generally worth only face value or slightly above, often ranging between 5 cents and $1. Standard uncirculated coins may sell for $2 to $10 depending on eye appeal and preservation. However, professionally graded examples in MS66 or MS67 condition with strong luster and full steps designation can command anywhere from several $100s to over $1,000 in competitive auctions. Exceptional registry quality specimens have occasionally sold for even higher amounts when demand among advanced collectors intensifies. Error coins also attract significant premiums. Dramatic off-center strikes or major double dies can sell from $50 to several $100s depending on severity and certification. Market trends for modern nickels have strengthened over the past decade because collectors increasingly appreciate condition rarity, and many buyers now recognize that modern coins in flawless condition are far scarcer than their enormous mintages initially suggest. This shift in collector perception has helped elevate the reputation and value potential of high-end 1990p nickels. For collectors interested in acquiring a valuable 1990p Jefferson nickel, careful examination and authentication are essential. The first step is to inspect the coin under magnification for strong detail, especially the steps of Monticello, surface preservation, and the absence of distracting marks. Coins with brilliant original luster and minimal abrasions are considerably more desirable than dull or heavily nicked examples. Certification by respected grading companies is highly recommended for expensive specimens because it guarantees authenticity and provides a standardized assessment of condition. Collectors should also study known error varieties and compare coins with verified examples before purchasing. Proper storage is equally important. High-grade nickels should be kept in protective holders or climate-controlled environments to prevent tunning, corrosion, or accidental damage. Acquiring coins through reputable dealers, major coin shows, established auction houses, or respected numismatic communities can reduce the risk of counterfeit or overgraded pieces. Patience is often rewarded in modern coin collecting, as truly premium quality examples are much scarcer than many newcomers initially assume. The enduring significance of the 1990p Jefferson Nickel lies in its unique position as a modern circulation coin capable of achieving remarkable collector value under the right circumstances. Its connection to American history through Thomas Jefferson, its enduring artistic design, and its role within one of the nation's longest-running coin series all contribute to its lasting appeal. While ordinary examples remain accessible to casual collectors, elite condition specimens and dramatic mint errors have proven that even recent pocket change can become highly desirable numismatic treasures. The coin demonstrates how rarity is not always determined solely by low production numbers, but also by survival rates, strike quality, and collector demand for perfection. For both beginning collectors and experienced specialists, the 1990p Jefferson Nickel offers an engaging combination of affordability, historical depth, and long-term collecting potential. As interest in modern certified coinage continues to expand, the finest known examples of this issue are likely to remain sought after by enthusiasts who appreciate the challenge and prestige associated with assembling top-tier Jefferson Nickel collections. Next up in the 1958D, Lincoln Cent stands as one of the most intriguing late-date issues in American numismatics, especially when attention is drawn to its most valuable and elusive forms. Struck at the United States Mint facility in Denver, this seemingly common coin becomes extraordinary when associated with rare varieties, most notably the famed 1958 double-die obverse. While millions of standard coins were produced, the exceptional few with dramatic minting anomalies have captured the imagination of collectors, transforming a modest 1-cent piece into a highly coveted rarity. Its appeal lies not only in its scarcity, but also in the mystique surrounding its discovery, and the intense demand it generates in elite numismatic circles. Historically, the 1958D Lincoln Cent belongs to the long-running Lincoln Wheat Cent series, first introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln on the centennial of his birth. By 1958, this series was nearing its end, as the reverse design featuring wheat ears would be replaced in 1959 by the Lincoln Memorial motif. The Denver Mint, responsible for producing the D Mintmark coins, contributed hundreds of millions of cents to circulation during this era of post-war economic stability in the United States. While the year itself was not marked by major numismatic transitions, it represents the closing chapter of a beloved design, adding subtle historical weight to coins from this date. In terms of design, the 1958D Lincoln Cent retains the classic elements that define the Wheat Cent series. The obverse features a right-facing portrait of Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, with the inscriptions in God We Trust, Liberty, and the date. The reverse displays two stylized wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, symbolizing agricultural prosperity. Composed primarily of 95% copper with a small mishta, use of tin and zinc, the coin weighs 3.11 grams and measures 19 in diameter. What elevates certain specimens is the presence of doubling on the obverse lettering and date, an effect caused during the die creation process, which produces a bold, almost three-dimensional appearance that is instantly recognizable to experienced collectors. Rarity is where the 1958D Cent truly distinguishes itself, though not in its standard form. The vast majority of coins from this mint and year are common and widely available, even in uncirculated grades. However, the legendary 1958 double-die obverse, technically associated with the Philadelphia issue rather than Denver, has become one of the rarest and most valuable Lincoln Cents ever discovered, with only a handful of confirmed examples. While a true double die is not officially recognized for the Denver Mint in the same dramatic fashion, collectors still search for minor varieties, repunched mint marks, and high-grade survivors. Condition plays a critical role. Coins graded mint state 66 or higher, especially those with vibrant red luster, command significant premiums due to their scarcity in pristine condition. Market value for the 1958 D Lincoln cent varies dramatically depending on condition and any unique characteristics. Circulated examples typically hold only modest value, often just a few cents above face due to copper content. However, uncirculated specimens graded MS65 red may range from $10 to $25, while superb gems in MS67 red can reach $150 to $300 or more at auction, depending on eye appeal and strike quality. Exceptional examples with near-perfect surfaces and strong luster have occasionally exceeded these ranges. Although the Denver issue lacks the extreme high-value error seen in the Philadelphia doubled die, the pursuit of top-grade coins remains competitive, driven by registry collectors seeking the finest known examples. Buyer collectors aiming to acquire a high-quality 1958 D cent. Careful evaluation is essential. Key factors include strike sharpness, surface preservation, and color designation, red RD coins being the most desirable. Certification by reputable grading services such as Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Company adds credibility and often enhances value. Storage in inert holders, away from humidity and contaminants, helps preserve the coin's original luster. When purchasing, collectors are advised to seek reputable dealers or established auction platforms, and to study population reports to understand how rare a particular grade truly is. In conclusion, the 1958 D Lincoln cent exemplifies how even a seemingly common coin can hold significant interest and value within the right context. While most examples are accessible and affordable, the pursuit of top-grade specimens and subtle varieties provides a rewarding challenge for enthusiasts. Its position, as one of the final wheat cents, adds historical charm, while its aesthetic simplicity continues to resonate with collectors. Whether viewed as an entry-level collectible or a high-grade investment piece, the 1958 D cent maintains a respected place in modern numismatics, offering both historical insight and the enduring thrill of discovery. Next up in the 1992 United States 5-cent coin, commonly known as the Jefferson Nickel, occupies a subtle yet increasingly appreciated place in modern numismatics, particularly when examined in its highest grades and in rare transitional varieties. While at first glance it may appear to be an ordinary circulation coin, collectors have come to recognize that certain examples from this year, especially those exhibiting exceptional strike quality or unusual die characteristics, can command surprisingly strong premiums. Its appeal lies not in widespread fame, but in the quiet challenge it presents to collectors seeking top-tier specimens, making it a desirable target for specialists who value condition rarity and nuanced distinctions within the series. The historical context of the 1992 nickel is rooted in the long-running Jefferson series, first introduced in 1938 to replace the Buffalo nickel and to honor Thomas Jefferson, one of America's founding fathers. Minted at the United States Mint facility in Philadelphia, the 1992 issue reflects a period of high-volume coin production intended for everyday commerce rather than commemorative purposes. During the early 1990s, the U.S. economy was transitioning through a mild recession, and coinage demand remained steady, resulting in large mintage figures. Despite this, the coin's place in the broader historical narrative is tied to its continuity within a beloved and enduring series, as well as its role in the gradual evolution of minting quality and collector interest in modern coins. In terms of design, the 1992 nickel maintains the classic features that have defined the series for decades. The obverse displays a left-facing portrait of Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag, while the reverse depicts his Virginia estate, Monticello, rendered in a symmetrical and architectural style. The coin is composed of a copper-nickel-clad alloy, 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighs 5 grams, and measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter. What sets certain 1992P nickels apart is not a redesign, but rather the sharpness of strike, luster, and preservation of fine details such as the steps of Monticello. Full steps examples, where the steps on the reverse are clearly defined, are particularly prized, as they indicate superior die quality and minimal wear. Rarity in the 1992P nickel does not stem from low mintage, as over 440 million coins were produced, but rather from the scarcity of high-grade survivors and specific varieties. Coins graded MS66 or higher by professional grading services become significantly more difficult to find, and those designated with full steps are rarer still. Additionally, transitional varieties involving the close AM and wide AM reverse lettering styles, more commonly associated with cents but occasionally observed in nickels through die pair anomalies, have drawn attention from advanced collectors. Minor mint errors such as die cracks, off-center strikes, or doubled dies can also enhance desirability, though these are relatively uncommon. Market value for the 1992P nickel varies widely depending on condition and attributes. Circulated examples typically remain worth only face value, reflecting their abundance. However, uncirculated coins in MS65 condition may sell for a few dollars, while MS66 and higher specimens can reach into the $20 to $75 range. The most exceptional full steps examples, particularly those graded MS67 or above, have been known to achieve prices exceeding $200 at auction, with top population coins occasionally surpassing $500 depending on demand and eye appeal. These values are driven by registry set competition, where collectors seek the finest known examples to complete high-ranking collections. For collectors, acquiring a valuable 1992P nickel requires careful attention to detail and a focus on quality over quantity. Examining the Monticello steps under magnification is essential for identifying full step specimens, while strong luster and minimal contact marks are key indicators of high-grade coins. Certification by reputable grading services such as PCGS or NGC adds credibility and often enhances resale value. Storage in climate-controlled environments, using archival quality holders, helps preserve the coin's condition. Collectors are advised to purchase from established dealers, auctions, or trusted numismatic communities, where authenticity and grading accuracy are more reliable. In conclusion, the 1992P Jefferson Nickel exemplifies how even modern, high-mintage coins can hold significant value and fascination when viewed through the lens of condition rarity and collector demand. Its historical continuity, classic design, and the challenge of finding pristine examples contribute to its enduring appeal. While it may not boast the dramatic backstory of older or rarer coins, its place in contemporary collecting is firmly established, offering both novice and experienced numismatists and to explore the finer points of grading, variety identification, and long-term value. As interest in modern coinage continues to grow, the 1992P nickel stands as a reminder that rarity is often a matter of perspective and patience.